Hello, this is Sparrow from the Advantage Players. I'm here to go over a few things with you today. So you got the running countdown, you got basic strategy memorized, maybe some deviations, and you can do true count conversions. What's next? Well, what's next is the card counter's best tool, which is a bet spread. It's how we beat the game of Blackjack. Card counting is just the information we need to know when to bet bigger and when to bet smaller. So generally, if you don't have a large bankroll and you're just starting out, it's ideal to sit out of negative counts. Ideally, it's better to long in, wait till a true count 2 to jump in with some bets, maybe a true count 3. And the only reason I say wait till a true count 3 is because you can play one hand and the count can drop back down to +1 or 0. So a bet spread. If we're playing a 6-deck game, I would suggest doing a 1 to 8 spread. So that means I'm going to bet 1 unit at true count 1 and lower, or nothing, ideally. But at true count 2, I will raise up to 2 units. At true count 3, I would raise up to 4. True count 4, I would raise up to 6. And true count 5, I would raise it up to 8 units. Now, technically, a 1 to 6 is a break-even game, but we're not playing this game to break even. We're playing to make some money. If I'm playing a double-deck game, you can use a 1 to 4 spread to beat the game. So, true count 1, bet 1 unit. True count 2, bet 2, true count 3, bet 3, true count 4, bet 4. Now, this is a winning spread, but this is the minimum that you're gonna wanna wager. You're gonna wanna go higher. And if you do go higher, true count 4 on a double deck is a good time to max out, to push those max bets out. So even if you're doing a 1 to 8, on a double deck, true count 4 or 5, you're going to want those 8 units out there. So ramp up accordingly to that. If you wong in at a true count 2 or higher, you can technically flat bet the game. You can throw in $25 a hand, true count 2, true count 6, 25, as long as you get out when it drops down to 1 or lower. It's going to be a very low EV, but if you don't have a big bankroll, this might be your only option. You can still use a bet spread. True count 2, I jump into play, throw in a chip. True count 4, I'll throw in another chip. True count 5, true count 6, I might throw on like 3. Now, even if I'm playing a 6-deck game, I'm only playing during positive counts. True count 2 or higher, because that's when a 6-deck is beatable. So, on double deck, one of the most important factors in all blackjack games is called penetration. Penetration is where the cut card is inserted into the deck. Now, on a double deck, one deck played out of 2. If there's other players on the table, don't play this game. Now, if it's just you and the dealer, you can play this game. You can beat that game. 50% penetration is the minimum that you're going to want to play heads up. Number of players at the table essentially affect the penetration of the game. They are cards that are being used up that could be going to your hand, especially in those high counts. So some card counters will play 2 hands instead of 1 when there are other players on the table to get more money out there during those positive counts. Now, if I have a double deck game that's 60% penetration or something like that, 70% penetration, and there's already 5 people on the table, I'm not going to play it. I'm going to wait till that table clears out, because the moment I get a high count, it's going to be gone and over. Stand 17 is better than hit 17. Double after split benefits the player. Double inning 2 benefits the player. Never play 6 to 5. 6 to 5 is not a beatable blackjack game. I don't even consider it blackjack. I don't know what the fuck that is. So double after split, if you have that on a double deck game, hit 17, double after split, double 10, 11 only, is still a decent game if you get good penetration. If you get bad penetration, not so good. 50% penetration, I'd play if I have double after split, double any 2, hit 17, I'd play that game. Now, if I had a double deck game with 50% penetration, double 10, 11 only, no double after split, I would not play that game. It's not a good game. Now, if it was dealt down to here, there's only a couple cards cut out, and I had that heads up, I would play that all day. That would be a very good game to play. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments if there's anything else you'd like to see for the next one.